This side lack a bit of a killer instinct? Is that what they need?
We know, I mean, they're going to sign a forward in the summer. I think it'll be Sesko. And it sounds like they've done most of their work there so far, although things can obviously change. But you mentioned the killer instinct as well. I mean, let's not forget they've been missing Havertz for months now. So it's been kind of a diluted forward line.
That's here. When he was coming through at Salzburg, of course, following a similar path to Erling Haaland, there were comparisons at that point. You see the numbers, it's not on the same level as Haaland. Just 21 years old, though, and very highly rated by RB Leipzig. There was a clause last summer, June 24, that he could go for £55 million. Lots of Premier League clubs looking round at him at that point. It didn't materialise. He signed a contract extension, and there's an agreement in place, an understanding that if a big offer did come in for him this summer, then Leipzig would allow him to leave. But as I say, they rate him very highly, and I think it would have to be a significant offer, probably in the same ballpark as what you might have to pay for Gyökeres to get him into Arsenal.
Bit of breaking news. It's important breaking news from the transfer world, and it concerns Benjamin Šeško, who's not in the RB Leipzig squad for today's friendly against Atalanta amid uncertainty over his future. That's according to Sky in Germany. The striker, remembers, the target for Newcastle and Manchester United. He's not injured. Sky in Germany report his absence is due to the transfer speculation. So watch this space. Another development in the future of Benjamin Šeško.
Well, it never rains, but it pours for Manchester United. The big Slovenian they had their eye on, Benjamin Sesko, is going instead to RB Leipzig. It's been pretty clear for a few days now that he wouldn't be going to Old Trafford. And the thing is that Leipzig are signing the player, who's only 19, from Red Bull Salzburg. They're going to do it next summer, 1st July next year. It'll be a 5-year contract, taking him through until 2028. Sesko saying all the right things about how happy he is to make the move, and there is a quote from the director of football at Leipzig, Christopher Vivel, saying Benjamin Sesko is one of Europe's best young talents and has a great amount of potential to get even better. So Sesko, who is about 6'4", 6'5", big fella, hoping to develop his career from next summer at RB Leipzig.
Just heard from Chris Jordan there, big Manchester United fan. He'll be very interested in this news. Obviously, 3 in already at Old Trafford this summer. Well, Manchester United have now held initial talks with RB Salzburg over the signing of striker Benjamin Sesko. As a result of those talks, there's clearly a gap in valuation for the player from the selling club, RB Salzburg, and the buying club, Manchester United. United deciding whether to pursue a deal. Salzburg, for their part, they're under no pressure to sell because Sesko has 4 years left on his contract. He's 19 years of age. He's already made 13 appearances for the Slovenian national team, so clearly a very, very talented teenager. So Manchester United just making those sort of initial moves. They've held talks with RB Salzburg over the signing of striker Benjamin Sesko. Of course, they've already brought in Tyrell Malacia, Christian Eriksen and Lisandro Martinez. They've brought in 3. Could this be number 4?